Hey, so welcome to the Sandbox. Today I'm with Ulises of the IA mission. So can you tell me what inspired you to start or join this nonprofit?
Yeah, absolutely. So what inspired me to join the IA mission is that, I'm one of your typical veterans getting out with a lot of trauma. I'm a two-time Purple Heart recipient. I've seen combat, and getting out of the military, the resources that were provided to me, they weren't enough to heal this trauma. I looked into indigenous medicine and I found ayahuasca. Fortunately, in 2016, ayahuasca became legal here in the state of Arizona as a religious sacrament. So I sat with the Arizona JMach Assembly. That one night of ceremony gave me 10 years worth of therapy. Fast forward to 2025, I'm a healthy, functioning adult. I have a beautiful, flourishing family. Most importantly, I have this passion where I'm still taking care of Joe, right? I'm still trying to take care of our soldiers. What inspired me is that I've seen what this medicine has done for me, and I've seen what it's done for veterans. The results are absolutely beautiful. And so I just want to share that healing for other veterans and their families, to let them know that, hey, there is another method using a natural way of healing using ayahuasca.
That's amazing, and thank you for your sacrifices you made for our country and how you're still looking for ways to serve and give back to our fellow community. Could you tell me the mission of your organization?
Absolutely. The mission of the IA mission, a focus in harm reduction and removing financial barriers to access these therapies. So namely, we focus on those veterans that have already exhausted traditional means, such as prescription drugs or talk therapy that's just not working for them. And instead of having these veterans buy powerful psychedelic substances from the streets and then just self-medicate, we enroll them into our program with certified psychedelic coaches and counselors, with organizations that are offering the medicine in a safe, ethical, and legal manner. Our program is all-encompassing. Using that modality, we hope to reduce depression, anxiety, and most importantly, suicidal ideation.
That's amazing. Who do you primarily serve, and are there any eligibility requirements?
So our primary focus is our veteran and our veteran community, meaning their family. So we understand in the IA mission, when one family member serves, the entire family serves. We actually have had dependents that sit through our ceremonies because of the trauma that they held. So those are the folks that we target that are welcomed into our program. Of course, there is an extensive medical clearing, and the organization hosting the ceremony, for example, the Arizona JMach Assembly would be responsible for that. To qualify for that program, of course, I mentioned you got to be medically cleared. Of course, you have to be a veteran or have a relationship to a veteran. We're going to be expanding this as well to our first responders. They also incur those scars here domestically.
I'm opening up the podcast to first responders as well. I'm paying homage to my dad. He's a retired police officer, so I'd like to honor his legacy. I do feel like police officers and first responders, they're actively deployed in the streets that they have to live in. When you got deployed, you weren't around the same people you have to see on the day-to-day basis.
Absolutely.
So where can people find you and the IA mission?
They can find us at www.theiamission.org. You can also follow us on Instagram at the IA Mission, and also on Facebook.
What support do you need most, whether it be donations, volunteers, partnerships, or something I haven't mentioned?
Focus is on raising funds. We just added a merch shop on our website, so if you want to support the psychedelic community, of course, you guys can visit theiamission.org, purchase a shirt, a sweater, a bag, a cup, something. All those proceeds go towards paying for mental health counseling, the overhead to host these ceremonies, as well as the food. However, if folks want to volunteer and they want to learn more, again, visit www.theiamission.org.
Amazing. Before we wrap up, what is one message you would like to leave to the Sandbox audience?
The one message that I will leave to the Sandbox audience is there's a lot of power in being vulnerable. So it's important that us as veterans and our veteran families and our first responders, police officers, firefighters, that we really lean into that courage and be able to share with one another and lean on one another in order for us to heal.
That's amazing. Thanks again for being here, brother. I appreciate you.
Thank you.